2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline. They'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. So the East All-Stars will get the first possession. Now we'll look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Antetokounmpo out there with LeBron James. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Doncic in at the 2. Now here's Leonard. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Embiid. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
More than likely, if there's a second chance bucket to be had, Embiid will get it. Makes him work even harder on the boards when he knows there's pay dirt at the end of it.
And here comes Leonard leading the fast break.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
It's easy to see why Leonard is so dominant as a defender. If you've ever seen the man's hands, the claw nickname is not an exaggeration.
Antetokounmpo finds Curry. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Now here's Beal. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
And here are the East All-Stars now. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. LeBron grabs the miss.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Now here's Curry. Back to LeBron. Outside Curry. There's the 3. And that one is off. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Irving drives in. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Doncic against Beal. Out to Doncic. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Irving can't get it to go. The West All-Stars with the ball. They trail by 1. On the wing, Doncic. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. The pass to Jokic. Here's Doncic. Guarded by Embiid. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Irving finds Leonard. Back to Irving. From downtown, it's rebounded by Doncic.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Leonard. Embiid trying to break loose, and Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Irving.
Their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Now Irving. Curry with the defensive effort.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Jokic kicks to Antetokounmpo. Outside Curry. Five on the clock. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Curry against Irving. Good defense by Jokic.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Outside Curry. Pass to Doncic. And it's the East with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Leonard. That one doesn't go. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Antetokounmpo passes to Jokic. Kicks to Doncic. James in the post. Leonard's there. Drops in the layup for 2.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And it's Irving with the ball for the East All-Stars. 8-point game. Lets it go from 11. Beal gets a wide open look. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Now he understands the entertainment aspect of this game. He knows the fans want a show, but you could still detect some seriousness in this voice. He wants to win this game, probably a little bit more than he's willing to let on. Guys?
Thanks, David. Here's Leonard. Beal against Jokic, and it's off the back rim, no good. Curry looking around. To the inside. Embiid with the steal. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And Embiid has a really high basketball IQ. Superb at recognizing when to leap for the alley-oop jam.
James with it. Outside Curry. Jokic inside. Guarded by Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Jokic has a nice shot fake and did a good job that time getting the defenders up in the air and drawing the foul.
And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Sabonis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Jaylen Brown comes in for James. George is checked in for Doncic. And Paul subbed in for Curry. Now here's Levine. Randle left side. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Paul. Pass to Brown. The tray. Randle grabs the board. And here are the East All-Stars now. They trail by 7. Here's Conley. And it's sent back by George.
On defense, George able to use all of that length and athleticism to deny the shot.
Jokic draws the double. Sabonis kicks to Brown. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Inside, Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Now, here's Brown. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Paul against Williamson. A three ball. Williamson with the block.
Ball is
covering lots of airspace. Zion is tremendous at closing out on shooters.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. Bean passes to Williamson. From deep. The West All-Stars pull it in. And George kicks to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
And here's Harden. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
The aggression they're showing early on. I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Now here's Paul. Outside, George uncovered again. The West All-Star.
Nice setup for one of the game's best shooters. Paul George, cash money on the catch and shoot.
Handle with the ball. Chris Paul covering. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The pass to Sabonis. Back to Paul. It's George on the wing. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3 points.
George has got 5 points so far.
Able to stretch the floor with his shooting, Paul George takes great pride in knocking down those triples.
And it's Harden with the ball for the East All-Stars. 7-point differential. Launches a three. That shot off. Now the West All-Stars the other way.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. West All-Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one falls for Paul. The East making a switch. Vucevic is checked in. Simmons checked in for the West. And so Paul nails both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Harden with it. Now defense. Oh, what a finish!
You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. .54 seconds left to play in the first. Conley against Paul. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brown. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. And it's George missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Lillard's checked in for Paul. Now here's Vucevic. And here's Harden for 3. And Simmons with the rebound. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lillard attacking. The three. Bean with the rebound. Mitchell wide open. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for the West All-Stars. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for the West All-Stars. On out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Paul George. And it's Lillard in at the point.
Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Now here's Levine. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Vucevic. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Stolen by Levine.
And the turnovers are what stand out. I know they're leading, but it's going to catch up to them if they keep wasting possession. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Lillard, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Lillard against Mitchell. Outside, Simmons. Here we go.
Mercy, mercy me. Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Kicks it out to Harden. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's George. Rebound collected by Levine. And here's Levine who brings it up for the East All-Stars. They trail by 3. Driving to the basket. And Levine throws it down.
That's one of Levine's pet moves. Has the speed to get there and the hops to finish.
George against Levine. George dishes to Lillard. That 3 off the mark. Left side Levine. Shoots over Brown. Levine can't hit. A tight game here in Atlanta. Lillard outside. Outside, George hits the three-point bomb. George has got 8 points.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
George has gone 50% from deep tonight, making 2 of 4. Mitchell outside. Levine with it, picked up by Brown. Harden inside the three-point line. Offensive rebound. Good on that shot, and with it, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Randall.
You know, guys, Randall is simply a beast on the offensive board.
Now here's Lillard. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Driving the lane, And Damian Lillard with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
18 feet out. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Vucevic. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter. Mitchell against Lillard. Has to Gobert. Back to Lillard. Brown outside. George finds Brown. Trains it from beyond the arc. 7 points in the game.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
Now here's Levine. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Lillard. Three-pointer. And it's the East with the rebound. Randall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. In the corner, Harden. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. Lillard against Mitchell. Lillard, the pass to Gobert. On the wing, George. Guarded by Harden. Bucket is good.
Paul George.
George has got 10.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
And here are the East All-Stars now, trailing by 2. And George gets the whistle that time.
Paul George.
That is his first foul of the game. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Jason Tatum is checked in for Julius Randle. Leonard comes in for Levine, and it's Kyrie Irving in for James Harden. Then for the West All-Stars, Giannis, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. LeBron comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Doncic is subbed in for George. Now, here's Lillard. Here's James. Back to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Takes it from 10, and he comes up with the deuce. Leonard's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And inside, Kawhi can be such a force, able to power his way to the shot.
Here's Lillard. Outside, Simmons. Doncic against Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Knocks it loose. With a step back. And the shot no good, a bit short. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there. Irving against LeBron. Doncic outside. From deep 3-point range. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range. You know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Here is Lillard. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Creek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Here's Leonard. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. And on the way from Irving for 3. That shot is off. Like 6 others he's attempted tonight, he has but 1 basket. James. And James throws it down.
Still possessing incredible athleticism. LeBron James, when he attacks like this, you can almost forget about stopping it.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Zion Williamson comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Conley in for Donovan Mitchell. The West also making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Simmons. And it's Paul in for Damian Lillard.
And how about that find by Leonard to a wide-open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps.
Kyrie,
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
second team
That's his
foul.
first foul. Bradley Beal's checked in for Irving.
East All-Stars, Bradley Beal.
Doncic against Beal. Now, here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. 3 on the clock. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
All-Stars ball.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Eastern All-Stars ball.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the East All-Stars. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi
That's his first foul.
First personal foul, third team foul.
Now here's Paul. He feeds it to Doncic. And stolen by Tatum.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Such a wide open look. Beal's got the lead up to 6 now for the East All-Stars. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Now here's Paul, following the miss by Giannis. And it goes down 2 points.
Paul is superb in the pick and roll. I mean, once the screen comes, he's really good at taking what the defense gives him.
Now Leonard, 8 points for him. And there's the drive. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Here's Beal after Luka Doncic's bucket. Pass to Leonard. This one for 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
1:29 left in the first half of the game. Leonard with the ball. He's got 10. And it's Beal in the corner. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Beal's got a pair of triples in the second now for the East All-Stars. And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Embiid's checked in.
Joel Embiid.
To the paint. And it's Leonard missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Boy, he's so dangerous in these situations. Doncic just has a good sense for what he needs to do based on the situation.
Doncic has gone 4 of 9 in field goal attempts. Ball against Conley. Passes it to Tatum. 43 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And the call will be against Sabonis.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for LeBron.
The West All-Stars.
Beal from long range. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. That evens the score.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got 5 now.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
Here's Conley. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's the pass to Beal. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 14.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
On its way from Curry for 2. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. East All-Stars lead by 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? Bradley Beal putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points and 1 assist. And from what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
They've been knocking it down from 3. You have to give the play.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got Tatum. Bradley Beal is out there with Irving. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Embiid in at the 5. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. It's Beal on the wing. Back to Leonard. Beal finds Leonard. Shoots over Curry. And it's Leonard missing. And so James will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Pass to Doncic. Back to James. Giannis passes to Curry. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Tatum. Count it. Tatum's got his first basket.
Tatum knows how to score in the paint, folks. He can make any adjustment needed to find the shot that works for him.
Curry attacking. Yep, that one goes.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And it's Beal in the corner. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Up top, Curry. He's covered by Irving. Just 4 to shoot. Good work there as it goes. Curry's got 9.
Quite simply, Stephen Curry is the best jump shooter in the history of our great game. And I don't know if it's even a debate.
And the rejection by LeBron. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
On defense, the West All-Stars. 4-point game. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Beal. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
Doncic against Beal. Left side Curry. It's good.
Stephen
Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
Doncic outside. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Not that time. His sixth miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. Tatum's shot is off. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Curry against Irving. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
He's with the ball. They lead by 4. Embiid from outside. And James pulls it down. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Into the lane and finished off by LeBron.
You know, it's really hard for me to say if there's ever been anyone better at finishing through contact than LeBron. He's just so big and strong and fast, too.
And here's Irving. Passes it to Tatum. Leonard with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid from outside. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Doncic passes to Jokic, and he hits it to tie the game up. Jokic has got 12.
You know, in the paint, Jokic is dominant because he can hurt you with the pass or with his scoring ability, and he knows how to position and assert himself in the paint area.
Both teams deciding to change it up. He's with the ball.
The West All-Stars.
The drive by Mitchell. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Brown against Levine. Here's Brown. 7 points in the game. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the East All-Stars. Here's Levine, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And bringing the fight there. Levine, fearless, creating contact for the potential +1.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
No good, shot missing. Good work defensively by Lillard. On the wing ground. Kicks it out to Lillard. Off target from outside. And here are the East All-Stars now. 3-point lead. Going inside, and Lillard throws it down.
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert. Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Okay, time now for an injury report. And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Zion Williamson. David, what's the news?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the East All-Stars. He said that he does have a broken...
Oh, yes, sir! Yes, sir! My goodness!
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that Mobile 1 block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They trail by 3. Here's Harden. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Off target with his three. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Brown the pass to Lillard. Back to Brown. Over Randall. And that one goes long.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now the pass to Mitchell. Vucevic trying to get open. They get the rebound. Kick out to Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the West All-Stars.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Brown against Randall. It's Brown with the drive. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Here's Harden. And he makes good on the layup. Harden's got 7.
Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game and excels at finding lanes to the rim.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
It's Harden with the drive. He kicks it to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Now here's Lillard. 10 points for him. Down low. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game. Simmons gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. On the wing, Harden. Over George. Harden, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Inside. The kick out to Brown. Lock at 6. Lillard against Conley. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
2 minutes remaining.
Randall's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here's Harden for 3. West All-Stars with the rebound. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Vucevic with the block.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
Randall finds Conley. Driving in. Randall down low. Simmons is there. Conley surveying the D. Shoots over Lillard. Offensive rebound. Gobert with the block. Lillard attacking, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Michael Conley picks one up.
During the seeding games of the 2020 bubble, Damian Lillard carried the Blazers to the playoffs. Dame averaged 37 a game. That included a ridiculous 61-point explosion.
The East making a switch. Williamson's checked in. Sabonis, he's checked in for the West. Paul comes in for Jaylen Brown.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Lillard against Levine. Randall with some nice D.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Simmons against Conley. Kicks it to Harden. Shoots over Lillard. Harden's shot is off.
And, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Ball against Williamson. Now Paul. Here's George. No good on the last second attempt there. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. West All-Stars out in front, leading by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway.
Come on, fans. It's the
3 tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Conley with it, and the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Sabonis is out there with Jokic. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Doncic in at shooting guard. And Williamson throws it down.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
And it's the West All-Stars ball. It's a one-point game. And here is James. And he drives in, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, that burst of speed. James may be the fastest guy in the league, and because of his size and speed, he's a force when he turns the Jets on.
Irving's checked in for the East, and both free throws good for LeBron.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him.
Boy, what a journey it's been for Irving. An all-star, a champion. He's played on the U.S. national team and even did a little acting along the way.
Doncic against Beal. The drive by Doncic. Here's Jokic. Back to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Leonard looking around. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Leonard against LeBron. Leonard kicks to Irving. Floats it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
And it's Paul penetrating. Williamson with the block. Leonard with no one around. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists in the game. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Beal against Doncic. LeBron outside. Six on the shot clock. From the low block. And off the glass. That one's good. LeBron's got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. Tatum dishes to Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
This call.
Chris Paul picks up that one.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Williamson. The West also making some changes. Antetokounmpo comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Paul. Curry passes to Jokic. Shoots over Embiid. That one wide left.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Beal. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Beal can't get it to go. And so here are the West All-Stars. LeBron outside. Poked loose. Tatum with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Outside, Beal. Here's Leonard, and it's sent back by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
Irving finds Leonard. Good defense by Jokic. And so here are the West All-Stars, trailing by 2. James looking it over. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency is, you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside Leonard. Back to Irving. Puts up a 3. Another miss by Leonard.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And they double up LeBron. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
And the Greek freak, boy, I tell you, certainly gets the green light. I mean, from that position especially. He's really developed into a nice scorer from that spot on the floor.
And the East All-Stars call time here. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Shot clock at 6. And it's Jokic in the corner. Misses the 3. Outside Leonard. Irving from long range. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Here's Irving. Top of the key, Beal. A 3 from Leonard. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 4 assists in the game.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Curry is inside. Covered by Irving. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Here's Leonard. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Leonard's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, they've been running the offense through Leonard all night, and why not?
The drive by Doncic.
East All-Stars foul. Jason Tatum. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
As a teenager, I said as a teenager,
2 shots.
Doncic recorded 4 triple-doubles during his rookie season. Before Luka's 4, there had just been 1 triple-double by a teenager in the history of the league. That's special.
Irving drives in, and it's in there.
Well, I tell you what, Kyrie is an absolute magician inside. I mean, it's obvious that he works on his finishing, but he works on big guy drills too. That makes him even more impossible to deal with. I don't know if we've seen a better finisher in the history of the game that's 6'5" or shorter.
Antetokounmpo, no good. To the middle, here's Leonard, and it's sent back by Jokic. They recover it.
You know, one reason Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year is his agility and mobility. He can stay in front of guys and stay connected to shooters, too.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Pass to Leonard. And the rejection by LeBron.
Boy, a superb shot blocker. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejections.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
A nice shot by Irving.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Curry on the wing. He's covered by Irving. The shot by Curry, no good. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Tatum. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Tatum's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Irving against Curry. To the inside. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Irving. Outside, Beal. Pass to Leonard. Three-pointer. The shot missing. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Doncic kicks to James. Passes to Curry. 6 to shoot. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. And Giannis throws it down.
You know, gifted with what seems to be a limitless reach, the Greek Freak can get to offensive rebounds that most others only think about getting to.
Outside Irving. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Irving's got 11 here in this quarter alone. Outside Curry. And there's the pass to James. And James throws it down.
There is no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
James has gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. Irving against Curry. Irving can't get it to go.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Leonard against LeBron. Pass to Jokic. Back to LeBron. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose, and it's LeBron missing. And here are the East All-Stars now, trailing by 4, and slam dunk by Tatum.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
Here's Doncic. And it's Irving with the rebound. Here are the East All-Stars. Beal drives in. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Beal's got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars. Here's James. 1:51 left in the 4th quarter. Antetokounmpo.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Irving against Curry. Puts it up from 12. Irving misses. Now here's Curry. James outside. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
Elevating his aggressiveness and level of play in moments like this. LeBron, as clutch as they come.
Curry against Irving. He dishes it to Embiid. Beal the pass to Irving. Tatum trying to break free. It's not going to go for him. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Irving. Here's Giannis. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Doncic feeling it out. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. And it's the East with the rebound. And the East All-Stars call time here. They're behind by 4. 23 seconds left in the game.
Who loves a t-shirt? Make some noise!
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. 4-point game.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
At the line for 2.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ballgame.
And here are the East All-Stars now. And a deep 3 from Irving. Can't drop the tough 3-pointer. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Bradley Beal. Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting for the West All-Stars.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
You know, it's really been fun watching LeBron evolve his game over the years, and being a fellow Northeastern Ohio guy, I take pride in what he's been able to do. He always seems to find a way to maximize his effectiveness on the floor and adapt to whatever he needs to adapt to be outstanding.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're in front by 6. 3 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Ready for your East All-Star dance pass.
It's Curry outside, and the 3-ball is good.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.